Listen, at the end of the day, you got to learn how to be an individual. I repeat, you got to learn how to be an individual. And the best thing about being an individual is you can learn to ignore everybody. Listen, once you can learn to ignore everybody, I mean men and women, besides using manners and stuff like that, being a superhero, listen, you gotta be the superhero. Listen, you got to learn how to ignore everybody. Listen, a lot of guys out here, they're turning into females. Like I made in my last video, I now said in 2025, you can't tell the difference between a man and a woman in America or in Western countries. You cannot tell the difference. Women want attention and men want attention. Listen, at the end of the day, never get in shape for female attraction. Never get in shape for people to be like, oh, look at that dude. Listen, get in shape so when you look in the mirror, you know you're doing something right. Get in shape so when you look in the mirror, you know you're still growing. You know you're still growing in life. You're turning into a man. As a man, you want to be in shape just because, listen, you're a man. You're turning into a warrior. At the end of the day, we're retaining our seed, not for female attraction. All these semen retention content creators, they're retaining their seed for female attraction. That's why I told you dudes, I'm monk mode. Yeah, I'm monk mode. Monk mode, we're not getting phone numbers. We're not exchanging phone numbers. We're not sending text messages to women. We're not calling women. Listen, if it's not business, it's not going to happen. I repeat, if it's not business, it's not going to happen. At the end of the day, don't get the muscles, don't get the buys and tries for a female to lust over you. Get the buys and tries so when you look in the mirror, you feel good about yourself. Have confidence because you have self-respect. We're not out here smashing in Babylon because we have self-respect. At the end of the day, only hurt people hurt people. I repeat, only hurt people hurt people. Only dudes that smashing chicks knowing that they not finna be with them for the rest of their life, they don't even want marriage. Those are what you call hurt people. They're having stress relieving sex. I repeat, people in America are having stress relieving sex. They need to hit it from the back so they can relieve stress. I don't believe in stress SEX. At the end of the day, SEX is for procreation only. You guys don't understand the power of testosterone because guys out here are telling you, chase women, you need to be around women 24/7. How are you going to conquer and destroy? How are you going to be a destroyer if you're focusing on cat? All you're doing is destroying cat. You're not really out here living life. At the end of the day, listen, the outfits are not for women to go, ooh la la, he got the designer shoes on. When we get the designer shoes, we walking around in a Balenciaga track runners, it's not to get female attention. It's so we look good. We're doing it for ourselves. At the end of the day, we're in shape for self. Body game, those are red pill guys. They're in shape so they can get laid. So they're going to get on child support. And what happens when you get on child support, it's going to deflate your muscles. You're not going to be able to eat good. You're not going to be able to live like you want to. You're not going to be able to hit the gym like you want to because now you're stressed all the way out. At the end of the day, the Agent Smiths want you to go all the way out so you can be hurt like them. And then follow the continuous routine of hurt people hurt people. At the end of the day, listen, all these dudes out here want you to beef with women. We're not doing that. At the end of the day, let those females feel how they feel. They have free will. I repeat, let those women feel how they feel. They have free will. Bars. And I'm not a rapper. At the end of the day, listen, never fit in life. People who fit in life, they want to be liked by the crowd. We do not care about being liked by the crowd. As long as you like yourself, that's all that matters. As long as you respect yourself, that's all that matters. People talk to you like this. They show that they don't respect you. If you respect yourself, you're going to say deuces. I'm not talking to you like that. At the end of the day, you have to respect yourself. It's all about self-respect. People who are in debating on podcasts, listeners, stressing themselves out, they're getting gray hairs. You know why they're getting gray hairs? Because they don't respect themselves. Instead of being around a humble woman who has not been smashed by a whole college football team, they go around women who are not humble. And then they try to humble people. That's called judging. Listen, at the end of the day, my content is not for everybody. My content is for the 1% that don't know that they're the future 1%. At the end of the day, my content, I repeat, is for the 1% that don't know that they're the 1%. You're eventually going to be the 1% if you stop looking for validation. Listen, the funny thing about the Matrix is when you stop looking for validation, all the women start looking at you. When you don't care about female attraction, all the women somehow they looking at you, licking their lips. Because you don't want it. They want the guys that don't want them at the end of the day, and we're not even not wanting them because they want the guys that don't want them. Listen, at the end of the day, we want ourselves. Yes, we want ourselves because at the end of the day, who has to look in the mirror and see their self every single day? You don't want to live a life of regret. I repeat, you don't want to live a life of regret. At the end of the day, do what you do for yourself. I repeat, do what you do for yourself. The Lambo Urus is not for female attraction. The Lambo Urus is for self. The penthouse before the family is not for females to come back so we can smash them. No, it's for self. It's so we can live in luxury. It's so we can enjoy it for ourselves. A lot of dudes have this high school mindset, oh, you gonna feel me. You gonna feel my pain. Listen, at the end of the day, deuces to those guys. Never want somebody to feel your pain. At the end of the day, you feel your own pain and go in the gym and let it out. Let that pain out. That's stress relief. Don't have SEX as a stress reliever. No, go to the gym as a stress reliever. I repeat, don't have SEX as a stress reliever. Go to the gym and make sure the gym can relieve your stress. At the end of the day, you have to live for self. You gotta have white, clean teeth for self. You gotta not walk around looking ashy for yourself so you can feel good about yourself. Look good, feel good, do good. I repeat, when you look good, feel good, you do good. Don't look good, feel good, and try to get the phone number. At the end of the day, I repeat, don't look good, feel good to try to get the phone number. Listen, leave these women alone. Keep looking good. Keep walking around looking like a bodybuilder that's not on steroids. Listen, you got to understand, if you're retaining your seed 365 days plus, you going 5 years retained like Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson retained the seed for 5 years. He was straight knocking dudes out first round. That's all that testosterone. That wasn't no artificial synthetic testosterone. That wasn't TRT, just a little bit. That wasn't steroids, just a little bit, just a lot, just medium amount. Listen, do not follow what the crowd does. They're going to have health issues later on in life. You guys are following them and they're not warning you about the health issues that they're going to have. At the end of the day, let bodybuilders, those are professional bodybuilders. They have to take steroids so they can go get judged. At the end of the day, listen, we walking around in great shape. I mean, when I tell you great shape, we're walking around in great shape. At the end of the day, people walk past me and they say, how you doing today, sir? Hi. I said, how you doing? At the end of the day, you got to understand, I keep it moving. You got to learn, listen, once you can learn how to ignore everybody except for the people that you really genuinely want around you, if you can ignore everybody, if you can ignore all the OnlyFans models that want you to turn into the bad boy, if you can ignore all the red pill coach content that's telling you you need to be around women 24/7, you are gonna become the man of the century. Why would you fit in and try to be just like the red pill coaches when you can stand out? I repeat, why would you fit in with the 99% of how guys think in America when you can stand out? Listen, we could go to Chipotle if it's beautiful woman, look like a beauty pageant model. If her meal is only $12, we can pay for a meal and we don't need the number in return. Listen, pay for the meal with our card. Listen, don't let her pay for that. Pay for the meal with your card. And listen, you're not a simp. It's called you're a superhero. You're not a simp. A simp will pay for that meal. Can I get your number? Or she ain't gonna let me get the number. Listen, take that back. Listen, let me refund my money. Now you gotta pay for your own. Listen, at the end of the day, we could pay for a beautiful woman's meal. Listen, if she takes care of herself, she look like 0% body fat, look like she eats salads all day long. Listen, at the end of the day, we're gonna pay for the meal. It's only $12. It's literally only $12. We're in a penthouse. It's $12. She can have a nice day and she will go forward thinking, oh, all men are not creeps. All men don't want to pay for my food and then try to get the number and then try to use me. At the end of the day, it's all about being mature. Red pill coaches, they want you to live in high school forever. You have to be 37 and still act like a high school kid. You're just still chasing. I'm smashing her at that old age. I still got it. Smashing her, I still got it, nephew. Listen, at the end of the day, we're not doing that. Listen, we're changing generations. At the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with treating a woman right. If they feel it's a problem with treating women right, I told you that alpha male is the suspect position. He's sus. He feels like if you're just not smashing and dipping and being the a-hole, you're not winning. Listen, if you can ignore them, if you can ignore people like that, if you can ignore people who give bad advice, if you can ignore majority of people that you come across, listen, besides using manners, ignore everybody. Listen, you are the man of the century. I repeat, you are the man of the century. You are now basically AI. That's not real. Women will think you're not real. Like, why does he look that good and he doesn't want my attention? When we in the gym, listen, we working out for the YouTube. We working out so when we come on YouTube, we look good. Every pose we make, look, I'm not even flexing. I'm just stretching. I'm stretching my shoulders. I'm not even flexing. At the end of the day, that's what the gym is for. Why would you not want to walk around the jungle look like you can defend yourself? This is a jungle. You have to look like you could defend yourself. What if it goes down? What are you going to do? What if somebody tries to mug you? Boom. What are you going to do if you don't look like you could defend yourself? At the end of the day, it's all about your self-respect. People want other people to respect them. Listen, everybody doesn't respect me. You got dudes commenting on me talking about, it sounds like a simp. I don't respect that. Listen, block, you don't have to respect me. All that matters is me. I respect myself. If you respect yourself, it doesn't matter what the dude down the street, if he feels you a BAN, and you know what that stands for, YouTube friendly, if he think you a BAN, if he think you a BAN, listen, that's on him. That's his insecurity. That's not you. At the end of the day, if you respect yourself, you respect yourself. That's all that matters. That's the name of the game. Do you respect yourself? Guys who smash before marriage, they don't respect themselves. If you haven't destroyed your lust, you don't respect yourself because your lust is going to destroy you. Why would you let your lust destroy you? Because you don't respect yourself. At the end of the day, you have to respect yourself. If you don't respect yourself, you're going to walk around out of shape because you don't respect yourself. If you're in shape, you respect you. So since you respect you, listen, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But listen, we don't live for female validation. We don't live to get attention. We're not attention-seeking whores. We're not attention whores like what the red pill used to say. But now the red pill is actually attention whores. They need attention. At the end of the day, the only attention I need is from my eyes looking at that mirror, and when I'm doing this, ooh, look at the cuts. Ooh, I got the, ooh, okay, I see you. I see me. At the end of the day, I respect myself. Monk Mode gang, you know what's going on. Listen, bro.